Because if you're not fighting it, you're condoning it. Because they're not going to stop fighting, ever. They want power, they want money, and they're going to fight for it every tooth and nail. And like I said at the very beginning of the show, they are always united. They always vote as a bloc. They always are together as a bloc, which is why Democrats have been in power for so long, is they have that huge force. They use their voting bloc. They use their unanimity, and then they use shaming and just lies in the media to control everything. And it's been working for them
It's been a great plan.
For a long time. You throw out some slurs out there. You denigrate Kavanaugh, and maybe he won't be a Supreme Court justice. You denigrate Hegseth, and maybe they won't vote for him as our Secretary of Defense. You degenerate people. You attack their Christianity. You attack their beliefs, because you know for a fact the Democrats could care less about, or a lot of them, at least the politicians, don't care about whether you commit adultery or not, or they don't care if you drink or not. They're doing it themselves. I mean, one of the Republicans stood up in open Congress and says, you guys are belittling Hegseth, but who here has not known others within this very room right now, that have not come and voted drunk? How many of you that we know for a fact have cheated on spouses in this room? He said in open Congress like that. Wow. So the fact that they go and try to pick apart Hegseth or Kavanaugh or Trump in that matter that's what they use. They try to demean society. They try to demean us as a people, and they use that moral value against us, because they don't have it, but they know that we have it. And you can't be shy away from that, because all you need to say to respond to that is say, look, we're all Christian. Yeah, we are Jewish or conservative Muslim. We all have and espouse those principles, but at the same time, not a single one of us is perfect. Not a single one of us. We all have our issues. We all have our demons, and well, we're okay with that.
That's why I go to church on Sunday.
We're okay
I go to church because I need it.
I'm not looking for perfection, which is why we were also upset against the whole anti-Trumpers that are out there, right? Because they're looking for this perfect politician that was composed and didn't have all the slurs in his tweets and a little bit more, in their minds, presidential. And I'm like, I'm not looking for a perfect individual, because I know I'm not perfect. I have my own weaknesses. I've had my own problems in the past. I know my neighbors do. I know family members that do. I know people that drink too much. I know people that swear too much. I know people that haven't been faithful to their spouses. It's everywhere.
I've seen God use many an imperfect person to bring to pass his will.
Yeah, more powerful things. And so when I'm voting for Trump, I'm not looking for a prophet. I'm not looking for a messenger
somebody
from
to
God
worship
to be in that position. I'm not worshiping this individual. I have certain things that I'd like to see him complete. I see that he is strong enough and willed enough to complete those things, and that's what I want in the office. And if you're going to use my Christianity against me and pick me apart, says, well, you should be more tolerant, or you should be more Christian and help those that are outside of this country and saving them, letting them import them here. And I'm just going to say no to that. Say, no, I'm standing up for myself, because we all know that only reason you're making fun of me and degrading my stuff is because you want to continue to import your future voters. And then you want to persuade the entire society to go your direction, which is completely immoral. Completely immoral on your side of the aisle. And we're not going to allow you to do that, or we shouldn't allow you to do that.